Yo, welcome back to the channel. A match preview to MAMELODI Bafana game against Congo Brazzaville. Africa Cup of Nations qualifier should be a thrill of a game. I'm expecting plenty of goals from Bafana. I mean, checking our starting 11. I mean, I expect nothing else from bad goals from Bafana, and also a clean sheet. And again, a very welcome back to Ronald Williams. He was missing the last two games that Bafana played. A crucial player for Bafana. I mean, the guy is brilliant. I mean, he's nominated for uh, Ballon d'Or for best goalkeeper in the world, in the entire world, not in Africa, in the entire world. So very important player for Bafana. Also, Bafana captain. So his absence was truly felt in the last games, and I'm glad to see Ronan Williams back in the Bafana kit, back in the Bafana squad, and also back in the Bafana starting 11. So I'm sure being the captain, he will inspire the boys and also motivate the boys to give the best and also to do whatever it takes to win this game because very crucial game, very crucial game. This one, qualifiers for Afcon. I know we didn't perform well in our first game against was it Uganda? Let me just check. I'm not. Let me just confirm something. Then again, we know that Fana drew the first game and also won the second game. And again, the first game that we drew should not have drew that game. We should have won that game. Everyone know what happened in that game. Velimutra costed us that game. Velimutra costed that game. But then also, all thanks to Mbata. Mbata came through for Fana scoring two crucial goals in the dying minutes. And going to this game, just want to go through our Fana starting 11. Seeing as I was still saying, important welcome. I mean, important player coming back, Ronan Williams, and also Lyle Foster again starting for Fana. I mean, if I was the coach, I would not have started Lyle Foster because if you're really being honest, Lyle Foster hasn't been that important for Fana, and he has gotten so many chances, always starting for Fana whenever he's available, and also let's not forget what he did for in the Afcon the last Afcon that we played. This Bafana didn't want to be part of our Bafana squad, and again, man, like Coach Hugo Bruce giving Lel Foster a lifeline, so many opportunities for Lel Foster, and sometimes I ask myself, does he deserve these opportunities that is being given to by the coach? Bafana starting 11, Ronan Williams in goal, Kulisema Dau, right back, Obrim Diva, left back, Krankekana and Rushin Dudley. I must say I've been impressed with Rushin Dudley. The new KAIZER Chiefs centre back has been very impressive for me. I think he's one of those players that like he can make that centre back of Bafana is his own because I think that's the position that we've been lacking because we've been like trying Kuri there, we've been trying Vala there with Grant Kekana. So I think Rushin Dudley can make that Bafana centre back his position. And this the opportunity, like he has the opportunity today to make a mark in the Bafana team. The center midfield we have Tebo MOKOENA as well as Batuso Obas. I think that's the like honestly the strongest midfield that like the coach could have chosen. I mean, with the absence of Mbata, we know that he's injured, and I think if he was present, I think he would have started this game. But also, I think Tebo MOKOENA is made that central midfield. He just doesn't have a partner. But then also, I think Bata was going to be that player that was going to partner Mokoena in the Bafana starting 11. And wingers, Elias Mokwana as well as Oswin Police. I don't know. I'm not sure. I know that Aswin Police, the coach rates Aswin Police very highly. And yeah, I think also the fact that like he plays for Polokwane City kind of like goes against him. I think the fact that like he doesn't play for one of the big three or maybe plays maybe in overseas. I think it kind of like works against him. But then again, Coach Hugo Bruce showing so much confidence in Asun Police. I mean, his performance this season haven't been that great. I don't think he has performed to the level that he performed last season. Also, we should not forget that like missing that opportunity to go to one of the big big teams in the country, and also going to, because he had an opportunity to go to North America, to North Africa, but then that move didn't materialize. Yo, hey, English. So yeah, but then I hope that he will pick up where he left off for Bafana. And then Elias Mokwana. I'm not sure if Elias Mokwana has been pulling up trees at his new club. I'm not sure if he has. I haven't checked his last performances, but I don't know. I think we have better players, man, on the wings. I think we have better players on the wings in South Africa. I would have started with Rele Mokoena. I would have started with Rele William Mofokeng, and also I would have also started. I know Themba is starting this game. I would have also started the Orlando Pirates Tito Masongayo, but then I mean the coach knows better. The coach knows better than all of us, and also Lyle Foster and Themba Zwane as our strikers. I mean, that's just besides Ashwin Police. I think that's the best starting lineup for Fun of Fun. I think that's the best lineup that that Hugo Bruce came with today. And yeah, man, the only change I would have made, I would not have started Aswin Apolis. I would not have started him because I think we have better wingers, man. I think we have better wingers. I would have definitely started William Mofokeng. I would have started him because I think the boy has what it takes, and I think the boy has so much to offer Bafana Bafana. He has so much to offer for Bafana Bafana, and we can't be saying like, no, he's still young. We can't be starting him, guys. We can see what Yemi Yamal is doing in Spain. He starts for Spain. He starts for Spain, and it doesn't matter the age, guys. The boy is too good. If you're, I don't know why we still like bench William Mofokeng. I don't understand that. So going to our substitutions, Sipo Chain on the bench. We have also Nkosinathi, Sibisi, Thabiso Sesame, Fawas Basadin, William Mofokeng, Ratomo. I mean, Sinokolo Kwayiba, Tapelo Morena, Luke Leroux, and Ikram Renas. Yeah, strong bench, very very strong. I expect Tapelo Morena to be coming to come on. I expect Ikram Renas to come on also, and as well as Ratomo. Those are my main three. I know for sure these three players will be coming on because we know that Tapelo Morena is very crucial for Fanafana. I mean, the guy. The last game that he played for Fanafana, he came through with very, very important goals for Fanafana. We won that game because of Tapelo Morena. And I remember I was against him coming on. I was like, we have better players who we could be relying on instead of Tapelo Morena. But then he came on and scored important goals. And yeah, man, I'll be hoping to see Tapelo Morena coming on, and also Relewile Mofokeng as well as Ikram Renas. And from Congo, Brazzaville, I mean, I don't know much about Congo, but this Christophe Mafumbi, I can't pronounce most of these names, so I'm just gonna move past that. But then, yeah, in terms of predictions, I expect us to win. We're playing at home, and also I'm hoping that the people from Eastern Cape and Capera will come in numbers. We saw how much people in Free State came out in numbers to support Bafana Bafana in the last in our last games, and I really hope that like the people in Capera will do the very same thing because we need to make Bafana Bafana fashionable again. We really, really need to back this team because they showed us what they can do in the last, despite not having that great support from South Africans. We saw what they did in the last AFCON. So coming third in the AFCON is not easy. AFCON is the one of the most the toughest competition in the entire world. And for Bafana Bafana to come third is something that we really, really I think is so I think Bafana Bafana's performance in the AFCON is so much underrated. And I think we should really, really, really give Bafana Bafana's credit for what they did in the AFCON. And yeah, I expect us to win this game. I expect nothing else but 3 points from this game, which will take us from 4 points to 7 points. And I think that will be good enough. It will take us from 4 to 7, and I think that will be good enough to actually topple Uganda and be number one in this group. Because honestly, we should be number one in this group. We shouldn't be coming second or third in this group. We should definitely dominate this group. And yeah, man, make a mark. Again, that's why I said AFCON is one of the most toughest competition because you could see, look at Nigeria struggling despite having so many players playing overseas. Nigeria is one of those. I mean, you go through Nigeria's starting 11. They have players playing in Germany, players playing in England, players playing in Italy, players playing in all these top European teams, but then they're not performing well. They are literally underperforming. I mean, we're in the same group with them in the World Cup qualifiers. They're struggling. They are really, really struggling. Imagine, like, you'd expect a team like Nigeria to be dominating this group, but then they are not. So I really think, like, we really, that, hence I said we should give Bafana credits, man, for the way they're performing. I mean, I think they're doing they they're exceeding expectations. They're literally exceeding expectations for me. So yeah, I really hope that, like, today games goes well and we win this game. Hope you, obviously, like, Thembazwane is always that player that we always look out to when it comes to these crucial games, and I expect him to come and also, like, just like inspire this team to 3 points. I expect him to, like, show up and just take this game by the scruff of the neck, because that's what he's capable of. One thing about Thembazwane, he doesn't shy away from the pressure. One thing about Thembazwane, he's so reliable, so reliable at Bafana Bafana. And yes, most people, I think, most is one of those is very, very underrated. His performances, yes, lately he's been getting credit for his performance, but then it's so underrated. Thembazwane, so underrated, because I don't think without Thembazwane this team really does. I don't think this team without Thembazwane does much. I don't think this team without Thembazwane can go far. But then, despite being 35 or 36, he still has what it takes to inspire this team and also come out with top performances. He always shows up with top performance and brilliant individual brilliances. So Thembazwane, I expect him to do well in this game. I expect a bit, maybe a goal or a couple of assists. Like, Foster, I really hope this is the game that he really, really announces himself. Because if we're really being honest, Lyle Foster hasn't announced himself in Bafana Fan or to the people of South Africa. He hasn't announced himself. I don't remember Lyle Foster literally, like, dominating a game and maybe scoring 2 goals or a hat trick in the Bafana shirt. And this is the game that he needs to do that. This is the game that, like, he really, really needs to come out and say, like, you know what, I'm the main man for Bafana Bafana. I'm the main striker for Bafana Bafana. And him donning that number 9, he needs to show up. He really, really needs to come through with the performance to say, like, you know what, I'm stamping my authority in this Bafana Bafana team, and I'm taking this number 9. This number 9 is mine. He hasn't done that, and I hope that he does that today. I really hope that he does that today. And then, other than that, I just want to check something. I haven't seen the stadium pictures. I just want to tune into my thing, and I really hope that, like, people in Kabelo do come out in numbers, man, because we really need to support Bafana Bafana. We need to watch Bafana, like, go to stadium to watch Bafana Bafana. We saw, like, MPS stadium selling out, fun of Orlando Pirates games selling out, Mamelodi Sundowns games selling out, KAIZER Chiefs games selling out. So it should be a norm that when Bafana play, stadium do sell out, because if we're really being honest, they've been performing well. They've been really, really giving us, like, our money's worth. I mean, watching Bafana 2, 3 years ago, it used to be like such a, like, I mean, I used to miss Bafana's game. Because the performance was just performance were not great, but, like, now they're really, really coming through with good performances, and I think people need to go out in numbers and support Bafana Fan, because they do deserve our support. They do deserve our support. Like, I'm being really, really genuine here, and I'm really, really, and let me see. Okay, Ghana. So far in our group, Uganda is playing South Sudan. The game is still 0-0, and it seems like Uganda is dominating that game. It's only a matter of time before Uganda score in that game, as you can see here by the graphs here. You can see that, like, I mean, Uganda is really, really dominating this game, and they'll probably get a win from this game. So it's important that we win our games. It's important that because I don't want anything else but us coming first in this group. We need to come first in this group. We can't be third. We can't be third in the AFCON and then not manage to win our group in the qualifiers. So we have to win this game. We have to win this game and also dominate our group and come first in our group. And because we need to make our mark. We really need to make our mark, and just remind everyone that, like, we are the main or the one of the toppest teams in Africa. So, like, now is the national anthem, and yeah, man, Kabeja is full. It's full to capacity. It seems like it's full to capacity. It's national anthem Sun will come together, and united we shall stand. Let us live and strive for freedom in South Africa, our land. Yes, come on, boys, come on, boys. Let's behave it, man. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream now. I'll have and also I'll have a post-match analysis. Hopefully, we'll have a great results. We'll dominate this game, we'll win this game. But then, I mean, amazing pictures from Kabelo, amazing pictures from Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium, and also good to see white people also coming out and supporting Bafana Bafana. That hasn't been a thing in the couple of years. So yeah, I mean, the stadium is not sold out, but the crowd is not bad. It's not bad. We can, yeah. I mean, let's not forget it's midweek. It's Friday today, so some people are still at work. Some people are only knocking off right now. So hopefully by halftime, the stadium will have more fans than it has right now. But yeah, man, I really hope that like Bafana Bafana will come out and just like dominate this game and win this game. Win this game, man. Like let's go Bafana Bafana. That's what Tina Hokwana says here. And then this is Bafana Bafana starting 11, which I already showed you guys. Okay, Shakes Rampedi, one of the best analysts in South Africa. I mean, this guy is brilliant. Tambazon is clear. Is the clear depiction of hard work, consistency, and staying in your lane. Is that a treat that could is a treat that could work for players in South Africa. Congratulations on your 50th cap for Fana. Oh, this is 50th cap. And again, I mean around 2015, 2014, if you had told me that like Tambazwan would have a career like this, I would not have believed you. I don't think anyone would have believed that Tambazwan would actually have a career like the one that he's having right now. I mean, the guy at some point he was like a substitute at Mamelodi Sundowns. I mean, during uh, Castro, Billiard and Dolly, and Coach Pito then brought VILAKAZI, and that kind of like put Tambazwane in limbo. If you can remember, when Mamelodi Sundowns brought uh, VILAKAZI, that kind of like put Tambazwane in a limbo, and for him to just come through that and also come out to be like the best. I mean, if like right now you compare Gegen Dolly, Kama Billiard, as well as what do you call Vilakazi's careers, I mean, do they have nothing on Tambazwane. They have nothing on Tambazwane. And I've been saying this. And I will say it again. I think Tambazwane is the best player. So when it comes to like, I mean, he's talented. He's talented. Okay, the further okay, him being the best player ever is debatable, but then him being the most successful player in South Africa, that one is not debatable. Everyone knows that Tambazwane is the best player or the most decorated player in South Africa. He's won so many collective trophies in terms of team trophies. He has won so many individual trophies. I mean, he's won like player of the season a couple of times, midfield of the season. He has so many individual trophies to his name, and also the 50th cap for Fana Fana, something that is really people is admirable, and also doesn't just like only that's not just like caps. I mean, the guy he has some of the brilliant performances out of Bafana Bafana. He has some of the best brilliant individual performances out of Bafana Bafana. I mean, I can count so many games where like he literally like dragged Bafana Bafana and to like made Bafana Bafana win games. And also, I mean, the fact that we finished third in the last AFCON is thanks to Tembazwane. It's thanks to Tembazwane. And I know that's one thing that most people, especially like Orlando Pirates fans and also KZR Chiefs fans, may not want to agree or they will want to disagree with me. But then, I mean, if you're really being honest, Tembazone is he might have like less caps in comparison to Jogo Modise and who else, Simply Shawala and Itumelo Nkune. But then when it comes to the impact, when it comes to in the impact and also the success, yes, more success at Bafana Bafana when you compare him to Stephen Pinar Itumeleng Teko Modise and Simple Walala. Yes, Simple Walala will always have that World Cup goal. Simple Walala will always have that World Cup goal, which was crucial and which was like honestly, it's gonna put Simple Walala in the history books. And that I'm gonna say this, and if really being honest, Simple Walala hasn't been that great when it comes to CAF, when it comes to the African Cup of Nations. And I was really surprised when he was invited in the CAF draw for Champions League. I was surprised because I'm like, what has Simple Shabala done at Bafana Bafana for him to be invited at CAF? What has he done in the Champions League for him to be invited at CAF for the Champions League draws? And let's not even forget that, like, even in the past, in the last CAF Champions League, in the last Afcon, he was there with the CAF legends, with the likes of who's this guy, the guy from Nigeria, man. Who's this guy? I can't forget. JJ Okocha, the likes of yeah, those legends, people that like have done well in CAF, people that have won the Champions League, people that have won Afcon. Simpichal has never won Afcon. He has never won Champions League. Hasn't doesn't have any medals in CAF, but then he was invited. So the reason why he was invited, it was because of because of the goal. So yeah, that's why I say, like, Special wasn't doesn't have that, like, the success that Tembazwane has, but then just because of that World Cup goal is the reason why it's still being considered and maybe seen as the CAF legend. But then for me, I don't think he deserved to be called CAF legend. I don't think so. That's just my opinion. Bafana Bafana on the attack with Tembazwane. Corner kick to Bafana Bafana. So far, we're playing well, man. We play very, very well. I mean, I know it's only like a fourth minute, but yeah, I think we're on the front foot right now. Like, we are really, really, like, on the front foot right now. So I like this, man. So far, like, we're literally like dominating and just like stamping our authority, like just like dominating the ball. I don't even remember Congo being touching the ball. I might be wrong, but I can't remember. I really hope that we don't lose momentum, because we have this tendency of starting the game very quick, very fast, and then one around 10th minutes we lose the momentum, and then we start giving ball away. I hope that doesn't happen today. They're going down. Looks like he took a knock from the Bafana Fana arrives. Okay, this one I've seen. Man, it used to be so fun watching Bafana Fana, man. Do you guys remember uh pre 2010 World Cup? Those songs, man, those adverts, make a circle bigger. Uh, we love it. That's why we make a circle bigger. Big, man, it's so unfortunate that Bafana Fana will never host World Cup again, man. At least not in our lifetime. And sometimes I feel like we hosted the World Cup at the wrong time. I feel like 2010 was, come on, yes, uh, wrong decision, man. Do you guys remember, Mar, like, when we hosted the World Cup, man? I feel like we hosted the World Cup too early, man. Like, now I'm so envy of USA. I was so envy of Qatar in the 2022 World Cup. I'm envy of Morocco, because Morocco, okay, I know they're not gonna be the exclusive host. They will be hosting it with is it Portugal and Spain. So yeah, as much as, like, they're not gonna have that fever that that South Africa had in 2010. But sometimes I feel like we hosted the World Cup way too early, man. Like, imagine if we hosted the World Cup now with the technology, with the social media. Man, that would have been. I'm so envy of USA, man. I think the next, and again, remember, like, now. if you host the World Cup, you also host the Club World Cup. Damn it! Imagine South Africa hosting the Club World Cup. Having the Real Madrid in South Africa, having Manchester City of this world in South Africa. Man. So, we really hosted World Cup at the wrong time. Really hosted the World Cup at the wrong time, man. Like, as an a police cutting. Damn it, Uganda just got there's bad news for Bafana. No, these are like not good results for Bafana. Uh, uh, Uganda leading South Sudan 1-0. Oh, let me see. That puts Uganda on 7 points, and okay, and also they have a strong goal difference, man. They have +3. We only have +1. We need to win by 3 goals in order to go to number one. This is not great, but anyways, we just need to win our game. Uh, anyways, I'm just gonna end the stream now, man. I'll see you guys after after the match. I'll go live again for my post match analysis. So yeah, man. See you guys after the game for post match analysis. Just gonna watch the game and not be distracted. Yeah, ciao.